Hello everyone and welcome to match number 4 in this Goldmedal T20I series, powered by Kent Water Purifiers. We are in Florida for the 4th in this very exciting series between West Indies and India.
And these are the teams that will be contesting for this 4th T20I. Unchanged West Indian lineup. And they'll be expecting so much from this batting group. Kyle Mayers in some form, Nicholas Pooran, Shimron Hetmeyer, and then their bowlers. Well, they'll have to do a good job in restricting this Indian batting lineup up front. For the Indians, well, they've made 3 changes. Ravi Bishnoi, Aksa Patel, and Sanju Samson all in at the expense of Hardik Pandya, Ravi Ashwin, and Shreyas Iyer. In the gap will be the first boundary of the game. Very well placed.
He plays that shot really well. Does Rohit Sharma. And just waited on that tad bit before he played it, just to make sure he got in the gap.
Well, there's no settling there. Down the track and powerfully drilled back past the bowler. What a shot from Rohit.
Absolutely brilliant. A nimble footwork there by Rohit Sharma. Just realized at the pace that Drakes is bowling at, could use his feet. Also trying to unsettle the length that Drakes is bowling. I'm a little surprised to see there's no slip in place. What you really want is a wicket early on. You've got to give your bowlers that one slip fielder early on. Listen, but if you're going to hit them like that, you can kind of sense why Nicholas Pooran said, listen, no slip in place. I probably might need my catches outside the ground. What a magnificent shot.
Yeah, massive blow from Rohit Sharma again. The length that was presented, he's hitting with the wind. So once he gets it anywhere close to the middle of the bat, it's always going to disappear. That's huge from Sharma. Helped again and again. Anything that goes in the air in that direction, that will be the result. It's a small boundary and a strong wind. 2 sixes in the over so far.
Yeah, what an amazing shot. Just a flick of the wrist from Suryakumar Yadav. Have a look at this again. Walks across, a bit of the helicopter and a skip and a jump, and away she goes. 6 more.
Deliberate, waited. It was a slow ball, so he had to delay his shot and got enough bat on it, enough pace as well, even though it was slower, to help himself to another boundary.
Yeah, again, with third man being in the circle, Suryakumar Yadav, with all his experience, knew that all he had to do was get it over the infield. Just that width on offer, slightly slow, waited on it. Clever shot.
And again, what a blow. Another 6. Make that a hat-trick of 6s in his first over. Obed McCoy, 25 runs coming from the third, 39 without loss. And wait to get an opportunity, slow ball, but the width and the length, and that's one of his strong areas. And this one is high, really high and handsome. Can't emphasize enough how strong this wind is and how small that boundary is. Brings up the 50 for India.
Yeah, because he hadn't timed it as well as you'd have liked. But it's that wind that took it over the fence. As you can see, bottom of the bat. But that wind factor just helped Rohit Sharma over there.
are really unforgiving as a bowler. Clean them up, straight through. And trying to go over the offside, over mid-off. Misses it completely. Annihilation for Akil Hussain and the West Indies. They get the breakthrough they were searching for.
Yeah, I'll be a little disappointed with that, Rohit Sharma, because he looked to be in good touch. Again, just a little bit of turn. Excellent bowling from Hussain. Held it back a little bit, got his length right. Rohit Sharma's got to depart for 33. India 53 for 1.
Once again, few words to describe this man, the talent, the execution, and the way he goes about scoring runs. Sheer brilliance from Sky.
The fielders all standing, wondering how did he get this ball against the breeze.
Walking across, that finger goes up. Not making sufficient contact on this occasion. And Sky will review this decision by the umpire.
Umpire to the director. I have a player's review for LBW. The original decision is out. I've checked the front foot, it's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on spin vision, please? Front on coming up. Keep rolling. Appears to be a gap between bat and ball. Can we confirm that to the use of ultra edge, please? Ultra edge is coming up. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Flat line so far. Flat line, gap between bat and ball. Can I have ball tracking when it's available, please? Yeah, wait on ball tracking. Ball tracking is building. Coming up. Ball tracking is coming up. Let's pitch it outside off, in parking line, make it hitting. Can we go back to Greg on field? Greg would ask you to stay with your out position. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, signal.
Wicket for the West Indies, the second one. Again today, proving that there is a limit to Sky. Limit of 24 on this occasion. 61 for 2. Cracking shot. It was a great sound off the bat, and he gets the right result.
Pace on, width for an offer. Rishabh Pant, stand and deliver.
But it's so good that it allows you to play through the line with freedom.
You miss your length here on this surface, you will pay. And that is exactly what Jason Holder did here. Cross seam delivery. Too full for Huda. Just extending his arms through the ball.
Up and over. Quite intentional from Rishabh Pant. His awareness as to where the fielders are. It's one of the hallmarks of his batting.
Slower delivery from Jason Holder, sticking to the plan. But Rishabh Pant deliberately waiting on that back foot, trying to hit it over point, and he did that superbly.
Full toss served up. Puran, the captain, diving in vain. Second boundary conceded in the over.
Holder going for that Yorker. Delivery missed his length. All Deepak would have had to do was placed it.
Worked onside. So flamboyant. Rishabh Pant brings up the 100 for India.
Yeah, what a player. This is a bit of a gift though, but just the way he plays it. He's got his own style, his own very effective.
Taken. A little bit extra bounce. A firm hand from Deepak Hooda. And they all lead to his demise.
Well, it'll be an interesting replay. Did it just stop on him a little bit, this last delivery? Yeah, I think it just stopped on him a little bit. Was through with his shot pretty early, Deepak Hooda. He's got to go for 21. India, 108 for 3.
Looking forward to seeing Sanju Samson navigate the innings now further for India. And he starts very well. Another one of these Indian players that has got the finesse and class to play across formats, you would think. Again, finer. Challenges the fielder. Brandon King. Doing an excellent piece of work on the boundary line. The umpires might just want to check to ensure that there was contact with the advertising board. Holding his right shoulder. Touching the board, touching the ball. That should be 4. But more importantly, he's leaving the field. So I suspect that he's picked up an injury with this effort. Just passes. Hayden Walsh Jr. in that backward point position. Precision from Rishabh Pant. Another 4.
Well, again, it's that bottom hand that comes into play as he squeezes that.
Picked up, and picked up nicely. Hitting with the wind. Always the easier option here at Broward County Stadium.
And that's one of his strengths, Sanju Samson's. Plays the short ball really well. And again, just picking up that length so early from Obed McCoy. You don't bowl short to Sanju Samson. It's criminal.
Just reaching for it. Rishabh Pant. Quite unorthodox, but that's the way he plays.
Well, just have a look at this shot again. He's off balance, he's reached for it, and he's picked up a boundary. Again, excellent hands. No real foot movement. It's all about hand-eye coordination in that shot there.
Emphasizes the laser focus that he has on the ball. And that instinct of going after it. Sky high, fielder gets under and completes the catch, so a little bit of a reprieve. Now confirmed, a wicket for Obed McCoy. And it's a good end for him. Good end to the over. 15 overs gone, 146 for 4.
Yeah, again, just didn't get the timing right, Rishabh Pant. So hitting into the wind again. Drakes was good with his hands. Rishabh Pant goes for 44. It's 146 for 4.
This time he goes straight. Does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. So he's taken the straight route and gets the reward.
I was just about to tell you, length is very important with the execution. You could see Samju Samson batting outside the off stump. Makes him get closer to the delivery.
Last over for McCoy. Clean them up. Clean them up with the first delivery. Full and straight. You miss, I hit. And another important strike for McCoy and the West Indies.
Obed McCoy finishes the finisher. Dennis Karthik gone for 6, 164 for 5. So far he's bowling a good last over, changing the momentum of the game. He's high up in the air and way over the boundary. Just as I was saying, he was bowling a good over. He goes full. And Aksa did not miss out.
Yeah, we've seen this from Aksa Patel in that one-day international series. His ability to score the boundaries, his ability to hit sixes. Again, the length. Again, the distance from Aksa Patel. And it is the most expensive spell by a West Indian in T20 International. Spoils the over. 180 for 5. Yeah, some disappointment from Obed McCoy. Again, those difficult overs, not every day you're going to get it right. You got a feel for him. I hope his confidence is not too dented. Final delivery of the innings. And smashed in the gap from Aksa Patel for 4. So finishes off the innings in style. The all-rounder from India. We've seen that from him before. And once again, he's done it to get India to 191 for 5. The predictable line, gets the connection and gets the gap. A really good end to the innings from Aksa Patel. That will give them some momentum going into this break. West Indies will need to get 192 to overhaul this target. The highest successful chase here at this venue is just 98. So this will be a record in the making. Rohit Sharma gave them a blistering start, 33 from just 16. And all of those top 5 batsmen got into double figures, got starts, and they were looking quite threatening to easily go past 191, easily go past 200. West Indies did well certain phases of the innings. Aksa Patel 20 from just 8. A bit of a flurry of boundaries at the end.
Well, Akil Hussain, economical as usual. Dominic Drakes bowling the difficult overs, did the job for West Indies, but Obed McCoy just 2 games ago had the best figures in T20 for West Indies. He now has the most expensive. Alzari Joseph was spot on, getting 2 wickets.
Hot and steamy conditions out in the middle. Players will get rehydrated as they get set for that chase. This is, of course, the 4th T20 international in this 5-match series. India won the one-day internationals 3-0, and this one is quite nicely poised. 2-1. West Indies need to win to keep the series alive.
Cut in the gap and does quite well to open his account. Good tone to the innings by Brandon King and the West Indies.
Bhuvi, so often known for his control, width front offer. We all know how Brandon King loves that ball outside the off stump.
Glorious. Really special from Brandon King. He's so elegant and classy as a player. Feast your eyes on this shot.
As I watch and admire this, Darren Ganga, cameraman, here you go. Pose, picture, post it later.
That's a smart outside edge. Will bring 4 to Carl Mayers.
And that's what pressure does in terms of the captain on the field. 10 runs gone already in the over. New batter on strike. Ideally, you would have a slip.
Finds a gap. This is really good from Brandon King. That's skillful, very skillful indeed.
Just using the pitch of Avesh. With front offer. He just had to get it in the gap. That's a good start so far for the West Indies.
That's very soft. A firm hand once again, a push, and it goes straight back into the hands of the bowler. First wicket for India.
Disappointing from King. He looks so good. Could see ball holding into the surface. West Indies lose their first wicket. King departs. It's 18 for 1.
Lofted drive, a fielder runs around. Will he complete the catch? It's wicket number 2 for India. Another strike for them in the power play.
Today seems to be Avesh there. And once again, pitch off the ball. Devon Thomas through the line too early. Huda takes the catch. Devon Thomas, move at 3, didn't work. 22 for 2.
Straight away. Pressure applied by Nicholas Pooran. He gets his first 4.
Touch full here by Axer. Nicholas Pooran going down on one knee, knowing that ball was missing the stumps.
And again against the wind, the West Indies captain. He's announced himself with a couple boundaries.
West Indies needed a win here to level the series. The captain is up for the challenge. Positive intent. Breeze? What breeze?
Up and over with the wind this time. That's his versatility as a player.
Nicholas Puran. 4.6.6. Axa don't want to come close to him. Nicholas says, I'm gonna show you how to hit it over the offside. He bats through to 15 overs. He goes again. Long, high, far. He's not mucking around, Darren Ganga.
Well, Nicholas Puran taking control of this run chase, recognizing the importance of boundary hitting in the first power play and targeting specific bowlers. Bowlers that you feel you could dominate against as a batter. What an end to this over, a mix-up. Contrast to what we've seen from Nicholas Puran. So unfortunate for him, he'll have to depart. Success for India once again, the awareness. Ran straight away, took off, and then his partner stalled on him, Carl Mayers. Dismal end to the over if you're a West Indian fan. Puran goes for 24 from 8. It's 49 for 3 after 5.
And Carl Mayers might just be experiencing some survivor's guilt. He needs to get past that. Put that behind him. Seems as though he's put it behind him. He's put that ball literally behind him. Brings up the 54, the West Indies.
Yeah, just the ball you want after you run your captain out. Sliding down the leg side, put it away for 4. Just get that focus back on, because as you said, there might have been some survivor's guilt over there.
Helped away by Rovman Powell. Gets off the mark. First delivery with a boundary.
You're not the cleverest ball that Arshdeep will bowl in his career, because as you can see, a one fielder on the leg side is very squared. There is no fine leg. It's a big gap. All that Powell had to do was get the placement right.
And this one is high. Fielder settles under it and completes the catch. Another wicket for India, the first wicket for Aksa Patel. And West Indies, they've lost their 4th.
Yeah, just didn't get the distance. Did Mayers throw it a little further away, did Akshar Patel, making Mayers reach out for it. That's a good catch by Deepak Hooda, right on the fence. Mayers goes for 14, it's 64 for 4.
And this one goes for 6. A powerful shot from Rovman Powell.
Yeah, that was all muscle. And that's where he's really good, Rovman Powell. He's got that ability to hit the 6s. Now that's what you want in the middle of the over, because generally his role would be towards the end of the innings as a finisher. Just dragged it down, and he was quick to pick up the length and really muscled it through.
He came back with a good delivery. Aksa Patel needs to follow up. And again, similar to the first one, does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. So it's a repeat from a couple deliveries back. The length again allows him to play that shot.
Well, I think he's a little lucky there because A, it's gone with the wind. He hasn't hit it really well. And you've got to give credit to Rishabh Pant behind the subs, because this is what Rishabh Pant was telling Akshar Patel. Bowl in that area.
But this one goes straight down to the fielder, down his throat. So even though it was a full toss, Akshar Patel, well, he gets his man. A couple sixes in the over, but more importantly, he's gotten the wicket.
Yeah, and he's furious with himself, is Powell. He's missed out on a freebie, a full toss. Again, didn't strike it well. Deepak Huda safe as houses. Powell goes for 24. It's 82 for 5.
Firmly struck, powerfully struck by Shimron Atmaya. And a much needed boundary for the West Indies.
Yeah, top shot. Again, just seized on that length really quickly, did Hetmeyer. And he's dispatched that with disdain. Front of square.
Something's got to happen here, Samuel. Bishnoi so far, 2 dots at Jason Holder.
Well, he gets a hold of it this time. And just enough. Well, he should have taken that, Ashdeep Singh, if I'm totally honest. But Jason Holder gets the result that he was looking for.
Hitting this one with the breeze. Should have been taken. Wondering, is he too close to the boundary ropes?
Smashed. Absolutely smashed by Holder. Brings up the 100 for the West Indies. 11 overs gone, 100 for 5. Ashdeep Singh reintroduced into the attack, and it's the first time in international cricket that he's bowling in what is considered the middle phase of the innings. So they've seen him in the power play and they've seen him in the death. Perhaps they just want to see if he can come in the middle overs and have an impact here by picking up a couple wickets. Just about gathering information. Does he get a wicket? Well, he gets a wicket. So exactly what he's been asked to do, Ashdeep Singh, every step of the way. He's answered all the questions so far.
And again, pace off the ball. Jason Holder threw the shot too early. Yes, he's hitting with the breeze. Could not get the power because of the lack of pace on this delivery. He goes for 13. West Indies in further trouble, 101 for 6.
Bishnoi for his final over. Down the ground, down the throat, and taken. As simple as you like for Surya Kumar Yadav. And West Indies, well, they've lost another.
Akil Hussain trying to get a move on. Bishnoi slowing that one up. He makes no mistake. Akil Hussain goes for 3, 106 for 7.
In the gap, wonderful from Hetmeyer, very well placed. He was searching for a boundary for a number of deliveries now, and finally he gets one away.
Brilliant shot. He needs a lot more of those.
Again, wonderfully struck by Shimron Hetmyer. Powerfully over, long off. And gets himself a 4 previously and now a 6.
Picked up the length. Bishnoi giving that one some air. Hetmyer head still. Just a shimmy down the ground. Goes all the way.
The West Indies need quite a few more of these lusty blows. Bishnoi into his final over, 1 for 27. Can he finish off his spell? Clean him up. Yes, he does finish off his spell. A slider from Bishnoi, and after being hit for 10 from 2, he gets his man.
Hetmyer standing thinking, no way that ball hit the stump. The replay confirms that.
Come your best side on angle, please. Still waiting. Yes, okay, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Yes, ball did make contact with the stumps. Batter is out bowl.
Be just outside the line of the off stump, on move the umpire. Question being asked by the bowler. His captain will consider the review. And he's gone for it.
The umpire to the director. You have a player's review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I'm checking front foot, it's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on split vision, please? Front on coming up. Appears to be a gap between bat and ball. Can we confirm that gap with the use of ultra edge, please? Ultra edge coming up. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Flat line so far. Keep rolling. Flat line. No bat involved. Can we go to ball? Shocking when it's available, please. Okay. Ball shocking is building. Ball jocking coming up. Still waiting on ball jocking. Coming up now. Pitching outside of in parking line. Wickets umpire's call. Can we go back to Greg on field? Greg will actually stay with your not out decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, signal.
The equation quite impossible now. We'll get 4. Eventually, Dominic Drakes make good contact with this one, and he gets a 4 to end the over. 127 for 8.
What we'll see is a bunch of slow deliveries from Arshdeep, mixing it up now, because that's what he's really good at this stage of the innings.
And he gets another success in this game. How often have we seen this? His investment in his Yorkers paying good returns.
Yeah, beautiful delivery again. Tailing in. And just hitting that Yorker length. Wry smile on Arshdeep's face. Dominic Drakes goes for 5. It's 128 for 9.
Umpire's hand goes up. Will the West Indies review? They just might. And confirmation that the review has been taken.
Ball tracking is available now. Pitching outside leg. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. And we go back to Greg on field. Greg, you have to change your decision from out to not out. Let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, signal.
And he gets another. So a dominant performance by India closes off this match number 4 of the 5-match series and seals yet another win for India in T20 internationals. They're 5th in their last 6 series. What dominance we've seen.
Yeah, this has been an excellent performance, not just in terms of dominance from India, but the fact that they've rotated the squad, they've given opportunities to youngsters. They've given someone like Avesh Khan the confidence, even after he went for runs in the first 2. Arshdeep's been a find. Again, there's that Yorker tailing into the left-hander. His accuracy over that Yorker is just phenomenal. This has been a clinical performance from India. Lost the toss, were asked to bat, put up a mammoth score of 191, and then skittled out West Indies for 132. Real team performance.
And once again, it's a win for India batting first. They've been dominant using that option in recent times, and it's the second largest margin for a win in this series so far. Winning by 59 runs. Very clinical from Rohit Sharma and his men. They will pose greater challenges for this West Indian side with a game remaining in this series. Rahul Dravid, the coach of the Indian side, with a little bit of a smile.
Yeah, he knows his job well done. Not just in terms of the series, but in terms of how this game was played. Because if you have a look at the batting scorecard and the bowling scorecard, you can't find one outstanding performance. It was basically a team performance. Everyone contributed. The ideal T20 game from India's point of view.
And it's an Indian team that is spoiled for choices, so to speak, in every aspect. With personnel, 3 changes today. Today, 11 that played the last game. And then you're seeing many players taking up different roles in different matches at batting order. You can use players opening the batting, you can bat them as finishers, and then bowlers being used across the different phases. Ideal situation to be in as a T20 international captain. So as we come to the end of this 4th T20 international between the West Indies and India, a reflection as to what transpired in this game. India being sent in, they got to 191. Thanks mainly to the contributions from their top 5. Sanju Samson remaining unbeaten. Rohit Sharma, 33 in quick time. They got to 191, way above par at this venue.
If you have a look at the West Indies bowling, though, Hussain, I thought, was really impressive. 1 for 28 in the 7. Ubaid McCoy, the star of the bowling a few games ago, went for 66. And I think that was the difference. Had one of those real bad days. Every player goes through it. Nothing that he could do, which was right. As you know, Darren, every player's gone through it. 2 for 66. And I thought that was the difference, that one spell.
India surely dispelling the notion of them being deficient against left-arm seam. West Indies in response, 24, the top score in the innings. Their captain Nicholas Pooran was needlessly run out when he looked like he would have taken this game by the scruff of the neck. Rovman Paul got to 24, but no one really committed themselves towards completing the run chase.
But as far as the Indian bowling is concerned, again, Avesh 2 for 17 was excellent. Akshar Patel a little bit expensive, but he picked up 2 wickets. Arshdeep 3 for 12, showcasing his skills in the power play and towards the end. Bishnoi again a really impressive 2 for 27. Huda bowled just the 1 over, gives India that option and balance when it comes to picking an 11 with his bowling ability.
So as we look at the summary of this 4th match, we must also mention India excelled in the field. 3 catches to Deepak Huda. There was a run out as well, that of the West Indian captain, Nicholas Puran. But it's a scorecard that all Indian fans will be proud of. West Indian fans, well, they'll be scratching their heads. What can the West Indies do to secure another win in this series?